And Eric Garner's arrest and death, as noted, were captured on video. You can hear Garner saying, "I can't breathe," as police subdued him.
Don't touch me.
Came over.
Not touch me. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Back up this way. Everybody now back up.
And joining us, our legal panel, former prosecutor Katie Fang, defense lawyer Ted Williams. Ted, this was not a guy accused of armed robbery. This is not one police officer coming upon him. He wasn't armed. And they've got all these police officers jumping. I don't think they intended to kill him, but how does this happen?
Well, Greta, you know, let's just be candid here. Lady Justice is crying tonight. This should not have happened. This wasn't some horrific crime. This was a man who was allegedly illegally selling cigarettes.
And he got the death penalty. He got the death penalty for selling cigarettes.
And I agree with you. You've got these individuals with a chokehold that's illegal within the police department. You got them on his back. You can see one police officer with his knee in his back. And this poor man is saying, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe." And nobody gave a damn. And it's sad that a grand jury in this case could not indict.
Right.
I mean, all you need to do is look at the video.
And you know, it's like, look, I don't think, Katie, that these police officers in any way intended when they set out that day to kill this man. I don't think that at all. But this, you know, this conduct is just so over the top, something else. But how is it that we look at this videotape and we seem to see something different than grand jury? I respect grand jurors so much, and I accept always their decisions. But in this case, I figure either they saw something we didn't see, or the prosecutor presented it in some way. How does this happen?
Well, you have to remember, this is 23 individuals that heard the evidence, saw the evidence, and came to the decision that no true bill was going to be returned against Officer Pantaleo for the death of Eric Garner. Now, the video that we've seen is particularly compelling, and unlike the Michael Brown situation, we actually have something to rely upon in terms of the actual interaction between law enforcement and the deceased individual.
Well, let me ask you this, Katie. Let me ask you this. If I am in the grocery store on Saturday morning and I back out, accidentally back over you and kill you, I'm not going to get charged with murder, but I could get a manslaughter. Is it possible that the prosecutor didn't give the grand jury even a choice of something lesser?
Well, we don't know at this time what possible options were presented to the grand jury. Was there criminally negligent homicide available? Yes. Was second-degree manslaughter available? Yes.
Was that, are prosecutors required to ask the grand jury that or not? Can they just say, you know, intentional murder, yes, no? Can they do that?
Prosecutors can present the variety of offenses, but remember, no matter what they present to the grand jury, as you are aware as an attorney, you have to be able to meet the elements of the offense for the jury to be able to come back on that.
Katie,
and that applies to a criminal trial jury
Katie.
or a grand jury.
Katie, I'm sorry. A prosecutor in a grand jury can indict a ham sandwich if they want it. I mean, the threshold for finding a true bill in a case like this is just a low threshold of probable cause. Look, we can debate Michael Brown, but we have a video here, and that video speaks for what happened in this case.
And you know, beyond the video, it's the audio. "I can't breathe," which is so horrifying. But anyway, Katie and Ted, we got to go. Thank you both for joining us, and we're going to continue to monitor the protest.